Now I want to show you what we call the Omni widget. So this is what an Omni simple basic widget looks like. And it's basically a bit more dynamic widget that allows you to set, okay, what is the style of the output? So that's something that you can control. And then you have this text input area. So this is the perfect use case if you want to have your own agent where you write the query here and you expect something to be returned as a chart or as a table. Here in this case, I'm selecting a markdown. I have hello world, and I can just say hello, for instance. I run it, and you'll see that the output gets updated. This is a run button only. So the configuration, actually, if we go into here, you'll see that this is an Omni widget. And by default, it just has the run button just because it's that type. And then on the parameter name, you have the prompt, which is actually what is necessary. We call it prompt, but the type is actually text in this case. And then you have the options for this type of content. So in this case, I show what does a table look like, what does a chart look like. And so all of these will differ. So for instance, if I run here, I'm updating everything. If I run this one, I update just the title. And in this case, it's a plotly chart. Another capability that you have here is this toggle here. So you can click on the toggle and then you are hiding the editor. And so this is great if you want to save the business logic, like the prompt. Let's say that you ask something about, you have like a pre-prompt canned, like you always ask these questions about the earnings of a company. You know that your data got updated. Then you come here, you run it, and you know that in the backend, it's going to reload the data available here. You can check the prompt that was sent. With that, we also provide the inputs text area, so it's more SQL or Python native. So it looks very identical, to be honest with you. The main difference is that there's going to be this field here, which is language. So SQL for SQL. And then there's going to be another one that the language is Python, essentially. But all the rest is the same. There's a default Python code. And so this is perfect, for instance, if you want to run an SQL query. So in this case, I'm running the SQL query for this data. So let's say that I actually want the limit 3, and maybe I want the asterisk here. So it's like all the fields. You'll see that we can run it against like a database. And then we have the Python chart widget. So here you can see that we are writing Python code. And so all of those things are things that we can control. Let's say, I'm going to say that this is actually the annual performance, let's say. And instead of this color, we are going to use, let's say, blue. So that would be 00 and then FF. Okay. And that's like what I wanted to show here. These are more dynamic. They are super powerful, and you can do a lot of different workflows with them.